Welcome back, Truth Seeker. There was another celebrity death just before Super Bowl 55, which I missed, and that was the wrestler Butch Reed of Kansas City. And he happened to have the same birthday as Leon Spinks and died on the same day as Leon Spinks just before the Super Bowl. And again, Leon Spinks' name in Gematria equals 55. He upset the GOAT, Muhammad Ali, and kept Muhammad Ali on 55 career wins at the time. But notice, Butch Reed, his name in Gematria equals 41 and 49, just like Super Bowl. And he was 66 years old at the time, meaning he was in his 67th year of life. Kansas City has that Gematria of 67, like blood sacrifice. Brady went from 6 to 7 Super Bowls. He was born July 11th, died February 5th, the exact same as Leon Spinks. And again, from Kansas City. His full name, Bruce Franklin Reed, equaled 293, which is the 62nd prime number. Again, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 62. Buccaneers, 62. Patrick Mahomes, 62. The Super Bowl, 62 days before WrestleMania in the same building. Been talking about these patterns. The dead rider for the Chiefs, formerly Therese Paylor. His name, 62 in Gematria. Don't forget, Gronk signed with the Bucs 293 days before the Super Bowl. But again, pattern we've been talking about. And in a moment, I'm going to touch on how from his birthday to his death, just like Leon Spinks, it was his 210th day of his age, 210. Because the streaker at the Super Bowl had Revelation 2:10 on his chest, which is a bizarre tattoo to get in light of what the verse is about. We'll look at that in a moment. But again, Leon Spinks, you can see he was born July 11th in St. Louis, Missouri. Brady beat St. Louis 19 years earlier. Then he beats Kansas City, Missouri 19 years later. Spinks from St. Louis, Bruce Reed from Kansas City. Just think about that. And again, 67 is the 19th prime, just like how at the half, Mahomes had 19 attempts and 67 yards. But notice, Leon Spinks' name in Gematria, 55 and 136. The Chiefs fell to 13 and 6 with Carl Sheffers as the referee. 136 is the 16th triangular number. GOAT equals 16. Baphomet equals 136, which is part goat. Again, satanic symbolism, Satan equals 55. But with regards to both men dying on 2-5, death equals 25, but so does Tampa Bay. And Raymond James Stadium's 117. Both men had July 11th birthdays, a date that can be written 11/7 like 117. So you just got to say, what are the odds? Two athletes from Missouri, St. Louis, Kansas City, born the same day, dead the same day, right before Super Bowl 55. And again, Leon Spinks upset Muhammad Ali, kept Ali on 55 wins at the time, then dead right before Super Bowl 55. This Therese Paylor, whose death I just covered, again, he just dropped dead at 37, used to write for the Chiefs. He's got the 55 in his name, also the 62, dead at 37, Buccaneers 37 forward, 62 in reverse. And in the video I did on him, I forgot to cover that his name also had the 136 in it as well. Again, you got to say, what are the odds of all these things? And then this streaker on the field for the porn site Vitally Uncensored. Supposedly, he made $374,000 because he put down a bet on if there'd be a streaker, and he got paid on it. Again, realize all this is contrived, but they said he made $374,000. That's interesting because Revelation 2:10 is the 30th verse of Revelation, and there's 404 total verses in Revelation, so 404 minus 30 is 374. They said he made $374,000, and again, he has this verse on his chest. And that verse goes, "Do not be afraid of what you are about to suffer. I tell you, the devil will put some of you in prison to test you, and you will suffer persecution for 10 days. Be faithful, even to the point of death, and I will give you life as your victor's crown." So consider, Super Bowl 55 was Brady's 10th Super Bowl. This is the 10th verse in the second chapter of Revelation. Again, 55 is the 10th triangular number and the 10th Fibonacci number. And then the part about death, the Super Bowl is on the 38th day of the year. Death equals 38. But if you look more at this, Pornography, Vitally Uncensored, and Raymond James Stadium all have the 72 in their Gematria. Bruce Arians got his 72nd win. Try out Pornography in Jesuit order. You'll notice there's 72, 144, and 153. Again, the Jesuits run this world, and they know how to control the manpower. Sports, porn, they got everybody parked on their ass. And Justin here did a lot more decoding, and I noticed he was right on. The guy's name, Yuri Andrade. Look at this. I'll just type it in so you can see what he wrote. He's right on. It was just another Yuri Andrade. Hold on. I must have spelled it wrong. Oh, no. It's the Yuri part. It's the Yuri part that's 73. Yuri 73. And by the way, you guys, one thing I keep forgetting to mention with all the 73 stuff that happened in this game, Tampa, Florida is 73. Brady became 7-3 in Super Bowls. Getting 7 months and 3 days after his birthday. The Chiefs came into the Super Bowl with 64 points scored in Super Bowls. They tacked on 9 more to put him at 73. 73 is the 21st prime. Brady's 21st season to start 21. And Revelation 2:10, 2:10. I mean, it's got that 21 right in it. Plus Bible's 21. And Andrade, the surname, Andrade, the streaker, has the 43 in it. And the 29, just like football. And remember, Tampa Bay Buccaneers is 109, which is the 29th prime. They became 10-9 in the playoffs all time as a franchise winning this game. And again, that 62 dropped Mahomes to 6-2. And the word Vitally for the website is another 73. So it's obvious that this was all part of the staged ritual. And, yeah, I mean, what a verse. What a verse. Remember, the Jesuits run the show. Jesuits another 21, and the Catholic Bible's 73 books in length. Jesuit 21, Bible 21. Let me rewind that Jesuit. You see the 84. Look at Tampa, 84, just like how it was number 84 on the little dump-off pass that got the Bucs offense flowing. They mentioned the Jesuit kicker right before he shanked the ball out of the bounds for the Bucs. But yeah, again, it's like I've been telling you guys for years. They work by this code. It's biblical. It's Kabbalah. It's the Jesuits who run it. You know, this guy could be an MK Ultra victim right here they had running around on the field. Who's going to get Revelation 2:10 tattooed across their chest? I mean, so I have to examine his tattoos a bit further. I'm sure there's all sorts of symbolism there. So that's how they do it, you guys. Ritual upon ritual upon ritual, and they don't miss with their numbers because, again, they're Kabbalists. Kabbalah says God created the world with numbers, letters, and words. That's why they work by letters, numbers, and words every single day. So R.I.P. to Butch Reed as well. Surprised I missed this one. And, you know, I'm sure there's even more out there, you guys. Hey, not to mention, he was born in 54, in Jesuit orders 54, the Chiefs coming off the Super Bowl 54 win. Things look good for him for Super Bowl 54, but not 55. And isn't it funny that Spinks was born in 53 in St. Louis, in light of the fact that Brady beat the St. Louis Rams in Super Bowl 36, and then he beat the Rams again in Super Bowl 53? That's how they do it, you guys. It's all ritual. And again, I'll remind you guys, the word spelling, spell, magic, casting spells. You know, the Bucs go up 3-7. Buccaneers 37, who won Super Bowl 37. They go up 3-7 with 37 seconds on the clock. How do they pull off these magical rituals, you know, week after week, game after game? They do this stuff all the time, not just in the Super Bowl. When you have this knowledge, you recognize this. And to me, it really starting to feel like some dark, evil, demonic magic, you know. Remember, The Weeknd, he puts up Satan at his concerts. Satan's 55. He ends up performing at the Super Bowl 55 halftime show. And look at your 4-base ciphers. Alphabetic order with rules numerology, reverse alphabetic order with rules numerology. Brady, his 10th Super Bowl in Super Bowl 55. Came in with 80 career losses and stayed on it. Came in with 80 career postseason touchdowns as well. And then he got his 149th home win, the 35th prime. You got the man with the Revelation tattoo running around. Revelations 149. Tom Brady's 35. And remember, Carl Sheffer's, the first ever game he officiated was exactly 149 months before the Super Bowl. And Brady beat the Chiefs 17-10, 27 combined points, like how they met on 2/7. And then Fournette with the 27-yard touchdown run to put him up with 27 points before they tacked on the extra point for the 28-9, 19-point lead. Fournette wearing 28. And if you watch my call on the game before any of that happened, I called out the drives pretty much dead on throughout the game before anything even happened. I said, expect the Bucs to go up 19 here for the 19-year cycle. You know, Kansas City 67, the 19th prime. So the only question is it like we're calling it because we understand how the evil magic works, or is it, you know, is it again? It's obviously not all magic. You know, they had Sarah Thomas there to throw the bogus flag to keep Brady on 38 career postseason interceptions on the 38th day of the year in Florida, 38. But again, there's a combination of things going on, no doubt about it. And the more I look at this, the more I think there is some like evil woo-woo magic out there. So they take these people who have the right numbers, right name gematria, right birthdays that work out for the ritual. You know, you got to kill the guys on 2-5 for the game in Tampa Bay. They got the right birthdays for the game in Raymond James Stadium. And remember, the stadiums have everything to do with the Super Bowl every single year. It's just like how the Bucs got their 288th franchise win all time in Super Bowl 55. Raymond James Stadium, 288 when you run the alphabetic order in reverse. Bruce Arians got his 72nd win. Speaking of revelation in that verse, you know, the Great Tribulation, that's another 225. Actually, man, it's just like Raymond James Stadium in 3 out of the 4 ciphers, now that I look at it. You know, that's when the bad stuff comes in Revelation, the Great Tribulation. So, read that verse one more time. Do not be afraid of what you are about to suffer. I tell you, the devil will put some of you in prison to test you, and you will suffer persecution for 10 days. Be faithful, even to the point of death, and I will give you life as your victor's crown. Hey, silver lining is 10 days isn't that long. But that's what's going to happen, some bad stuff if people don't wake up and fight back against tyranny and evil, the ones that have been ruling over us. You know, I've been saying since I was 18 years old, since after the obvious lies of 9/11. It's obvious evil rules this world, and most people are down with evil because they don't seem to care about any of it. They'll just go right back to munching on checks, snacks, drinking beers, and watching these rigged-ass games like a pathetic lot of sheep. You know, realize I'm 37, approaching 38 now. Been looking at this stuff with wide open eyes for almost 20 years. It's a long time. And if you guys are missing the notifications, because everyone's posting that they're not getting any notifications, which is par for the course, probably getting unsubscribed too. Again, click the videos tab and just go over the recent videos. Been covering a lot of stuff about the deaths. You know. And don't forget how they did the goat ritual. Let's watch it one more time.
Y'all get ready to put y'all up on something, man. Yo, when you see something ill, you know what I mean? That shit is boom.
And for all the haters, I'm about to start my rap career, and my first song's going to be dedicated to you, and it's going to be called Slow, because you got to be real fucking slow to not get what I'm showing. So, until next time.